Okay, so, hi, hello, welcome back to another Creepypasta storytime video, or Creepypasta story to listen to while you do blank. This is a series that I've been doing for a little bit while, and now I'm back here in Minecraft, and the reason for that is that the program I usually record my videos in is called Rec Room, and it just didn't allow me to log in today. So you guys aren't going to have any of my magnificent hand gestures or anything like that, but hopefully me punching in the beginning meant anything. I know Minecraft YouTubers do that shit all the fucking time. But, yeah. But this story kind of relates to the game, so I decided, hey, why not? I'm just going to read it. So, this one is called Entity 303. I never heard this one before, but I definitely seen the skin. But before we do get into it, I do want to say, this whole story and this whole video is a one take, because I am broke and I don't have, I'm broke and I don't have a PC, so I can't really edit my videos. So this is the best thing I can do. I can make a whole one take, and also I am kind of sick to a degree. My nose is kind of, it's acting up. So if you do hear me sniffle, and especially when I'm reading the story, you hear me mumble, fumble, and mess with my words, I'm sorry, but, it is what it is. Before we get into it, I want to say, use code GOONS over at gamersubs.gg. You get 10% off any purchase of tubs, shirts, and even, shaker cups. So, overall is a good deal. Okay. So, sorry for that one whole minute thing. Let's get into it. So, Entity 303. Entity 303, or nicknamed number 303. It's a creepypasta commonly said to be the new Herobrine. According to the pasta, a former Mojang employee was fired by Notch, who is the creator of Minecraft. Now he wants revenge on Mojang and Minecraft players alike. Entity 303 is said to be not just the former employee, but a whole team of hackers going by usernames like 303mojang.com, 303, and entity.303. If you have any files on your computer that are named anything with 303, then it could be 303's hackers. 303 can also hack employers' worlds and corrupt them. 1 out of 40 players are affected by 303 and his team. Herobrine actually came to warn us about 303 by showing what he would do. 303 plans to ruin Minecraft by the end of 2014 or 2015. Signs have been seen in worlds hacked by 303 or HJALP to defeat. Oh, wait. Sorry, I messed up. Signs have been seen in worlds hacked by 303 saying HJALP, or which is help in Swedish. That means Herobrine needs our help, to defeat 303. If he is not defeated soon, Minecraft will be in his control. And a little side note, the first 303 sighting was on December 10th, 2013. The events that I encounter are not unknown. So that's kind of like the setup for the whole story. Well, first off, I'm going to do a little tad bit. The fact that Herobrine came and was asking for help is kind of dumb, but that's my little tidbit. So, I'm going to read you the first encounter, so let's get into it. So, the following email is an email from Frankie, the first person to encounter Entity 303. That was supposed to go to Speed, the first person to ever speak out about 303. Frankie's email has since been deleted. The date the email was sent was December 11th, 2013. Email, Frankie the Miner 2001 at yahoo.com. Subject, Entity 303 information. And this was a message that said, Hi Speed, my name is Frankie. I'm a huge fan of Minecraft and I've been playing for about 2 years now. Every day after school, me and my friend John will always play on his private server. He was a bit of a noob at Minecraft, but since he was pretty rich, he decided to buy a private server so we could play multiplayer survival, along with my friends Vincent and Brady. One day we were all in a group Skype chat and we were working on a huge survival city that we were in the process of building for at least 8 months. We were really proud on how it turned out. It was located in the desert, so we appropriately named our city Dry Bones. All of a sudden, while we all went to grab supplies to finish the hotel that we were working on, John noticed something strange in the chat. The only plugins that we had on the server were essentials, along with some plugin that Brady found called Social Spy. Thanks to Social Spy, it seemed that someone named player.number303 used the command /stop. Now John suffers from major anxiety. I had known him since preschool. He'd always been a really insecure person, so when he saw that a so-called non-existent player tried to shut down the server, he immediately thought that it was a hacker. At first, I thought it was just a bug or something and that he was just being paranoid. But I reminded myself that this was a private server. I set up the plugins for him and such, and I kept his server whitelisted, since he didn't know how. There was no way anyone could join except us. I checked the server control panel and it showed that we were the only ones on the server. I was getting a bit confused and we all decided to just ignore it and continue on with our survival. It's about 20 minutes in and I'm walking with Vincent to the nearest forest to grab wood, which wasn't very near at all. And all of a sudden, we see a white figure in the distance of the desert. It appeared to be in the model of some type of ghostly figure, and what I could barely make out as red eyes. I quickly took a screenshot and ran after it. For some reason, Vincent's player just stood still. I assumed it's just lag, but he's not even speaking on the Skype call. I checked Skype to ask if he's still online, and no answer. He's not even on the Skype call. By now, Brady is just ignoring us and concentrating on the hotel, and John is freaking out. I can hear the shakiness in his voice. Anyhow, I opened up Minecraft again to see that the white figure disappeared, and Vincent disconnected from the server. I tried calling him on my phone, but no answer. It goes straight to voicemail, and I tried texting him, but the texts don't deliver. John's getting worried to the point where it sounds like he's about to cry. Brady isn't even listening to us, and he's not even aware of the situation at all. I finally get his attention and he realizes how peculiar this whole problem is. He TPs to me and helps me search for the white figure. Now, John's hysterically crying, thinking that the hacker killed Vincent IRL or something. Suddenly, my screen starts glitching. It is not normal for Minecraft to bug out like that. It looked like it was corrupted or something. If that's not bad enough, the chat starts spamming. Object successfully summoned by player.number303. I looked at the Skype chat and realized that someone has joined the call. It does not have a username, nor did we get any notification of someone getting added to the call. John's just watching this all happen, his voice shaking, and I can hear him sniffling. Honestly, I was starting to get a little freaked out by myself. Brady seemed to leave the call and disconnect from the server, possibly out of boredom. I'm trying to calm John down before he simply repeats, "I can't take this anymore. This is too much for me." The anonymous Skype caller finally puts face cam on. It's too dark to see anything. John gets too overwhelmed and leaves the call on server. I don't blame him for that. If he decided to stay any longer, he'd probably have a mental breakdown. Now it's just me and this anonymous player. I ask if there's anyone there, and I hear a faint voice saying something like, "Make a wish." It was faint, yet it sounded like a voice changer. I decided to switch on Minecraft to see if the player is still there. Then the chat spams with file overload and red text, along with "Make a wish" in gray text. I suddenly get poisoned with a potion of blindness. I then lose my ability to move. I can't even turn off my computer or exit out of Minecraft. This player then runs up to me and seemed to have a ghostly skin on, with red eyes and a white parka. Right, parka. The chat then says one more thing. Make a wish, and say goodbye to your friends. The Skype call drops and somehow X's out by itself. And the player runs up to me and hits me. For some reason, it makes that oof noise that used to exist in beta and even earlier than that. My computer then shuts off. I try to turn it on, but to no avail. I try to use my phone, but the internet is down. I wait about 3 hours before turning on my computer. The desktop wallpaper was changed to green coating. Probably hex. I then realized that literally everything except the recycling bin was deleted from my PC. I turn off my computer and use my laptop. I try calling John, but he doesn't answer. The same goes with Brady and Vincent. I decided to just go to bed and go to school the next day to speak with John and the others the next day. I go to school the next morning and Brady's the only one to show up. He says that Vin's and John's parents called his parents to ask if John or Vin are at his house. Apparently, they went missing. There was no sign of them, and the police came to their houses and checked to see if there were any clues on where they were, but there were no results. I decided to ditch school and walk to John's house to see if he's there. I see his mother sitting on the steps crying. I ask if she's okay, and she says that John apparently committed suicide. Not in the house, most likely snuck out to end his life. She handed me a piece of paper that she claimed to have been left on John's computer table. I read the note carefully. I can't take this anymore. I can't sleep. I'm afraid he's watching me. I can't live like this knowing that someone is after me, wanting me to die a slow, painful death. I'm sorry, Mom. I love you. I started to cry a bit when I read those last few words. I checked the back of the paper, and written on the corner in the very small text was that familiar phrase, make a wish. After about 20 minutes accompanying John's mother, I leave to go check on Vincent. His dad's car is in the driveway, but no one is home, not even his dad. I sneak in the house, and what do I see in the bathroom? Written on the mirror in red marker are the words, make a wish. That was when I realized that these weren't just coincidences. This was a serious issue, and it's just not some hacker, but someone who is mentally torturing his victims and causing them to so-called disappear. If you get this email speed, and if you ever encounter 303 again, I want you to quickly close out your Minecraft and shut down your computer. I don't want you to end up like Vincent or John. Please be careful. If I get more information, I'll contact you immediately. Good luck. Okay, so that was the first encounter to the creepypasta. I'm gonna jump back in real quick. I understand that this creepypasta was made back in the day, but I love how each one of them kind of have like a similar trope. I'm just gonna say that for now. Okay, so now I'm gonna read you the second encounter. So the second encounter happened on 12/13/2013. I was playing with some friends on Xbox 360, playing Minecraft, and we were in creative mode building a city. The world was also on peaceful mode, and we were all having a good time until somebody's house started burning. Now, of course, we had all heard of griefers, but in fact, we were blaming everyone. In fact, another house started burning as well. We blamed the host using his host privileges, however, we were wrong. We all decided to investigate what was really going on. We all went to a house together, including the host. only to see the most scariest thing happen. We looked through the window to see TNT go off by itself, somewhere in the distance. We were all starting to get scared, and would get even more scared. We then began to look around the houses, and most of them were on fire. There was nothing that could set these houses on fire, and fire spread was off. So was TNT. I tried to believe the host was TNT. I tried to believe the host that TNT and fire did not work. Once more, crap started happening when we were all together, including the host. No one was missing in the house. I counted heads and we were all together, but stuff was happening and we couldn't explain it. To my surprise, we started finding signs and TNT going off again. It was too much. I plugged a cable into my Xbox and into my computer. I opened up a program and used the read source codes that were going on. To my surprise, the source codes described this entity as 303. My source code soon started getting out of control. Weird 303 entity codes were showing up and I couldn't stop them. My computer was being overwhelmed with this. I tried to find out who was causing this, but I just couldn't. Just 303 did this and that. Nothing else. Nothing. But not everything was caused by him. The host started trolling us to scare us as well. It wouldn't be a secret for long. The source codes told me everything that was happening, including what the players did, and me as well. But when the source codes were done, they were surely done for it. Also, side note, I don't know how the fuck the pig got in to the video, but we're gonna move on. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't figure out what was happening. But the source code soon spelled out the words, "Make a wish." I thought this was the host, but then started blaming everyone again. As you can see in the source codes, I highlighted everything that the entity 303 did. Block 1241 is TNT. Item 3213 is flint and steel. Block 4 is wood. And also in the RAR of the world, I highlighted make a wish. As I said earlier, this list went on and completely busting my computer. But one question remains. Is this Herobrine? Soon, the host had to go to sleep and left the world. However, the source codes were still working. No idea why. And the world was off. Entity 303 was still controlling the world. I decided to exit my program and see if anyone had seen this mysterious entity on the Minecraft forums. There were a few people, and some of them sent me pictures that they have taken. And only one PC player took a picture, and as he has seen it as well. He said he was playing with his friend on a private Homaji server. And as you can see, they counted it as well. Yes, it was a texture pack, but he sent me the pack and there's no mob or block of a white skin. Soon, a mysterious profile on the forum started to chat with me. He only said a few words and left the chat. Notch would think you are crazy when he sees this. By the way, you're next. I hurried and clicked on his profile, but the page fell forward. Soon, I received an inbox message from him, and I clicked reply. I asked him where Herobrine was, only to get a scary reply. I got this message. I replaced him. He has died. He is no longer with us, nor anyone else. I was using another website to reply to him for protection. On the forums, my account suddenly signed out. I tried to sign back in, only for the forums to tell me. Your account has been deleted for the following reason. Stop. I couldn't believe it. I made another account and stopped researching and went to sleep as well. So they also sent the email. I'm pretty sure this is from the second guy or maybe even the first guy. But this is the conclusion. There have been more sightings after this one. The first person who saw 303 has disappeared from the internet. He has been heard from since December 10th, 2013. The most recent encounter as of 7/7/2014 is when on July 7th, 2014, the second encounter person, YouTube, the Speed 179, was Skype texting with a friend. In the middle of this conversation, 303's team hacked his computer. If you see things in your Minecraft worlds like birch wood and oak trees, and in the sky, random cobblestone where it's not supposed to be, upside down crosses, figures in the distance, or any suspicious occurrences, Entity 303 could be hacking your Minecraft. If you think you've been hacked, look through your whole computer and delete files with 303 in them. Remember, a lot more than 1 out of 40 people are affected by 303. There are some people pretending to be Entity 303. If you see someone on Minecraft with the username Entity 303, then just ignore the person. Be careful and stay safe. If you see anything weird in your worlds, post a comment showing the picture. Okay, so that was the conclusion, but now there's an update from December 13th, 2013. I'm going to read it too, and the story will be done after that. So, update, December 13th, 2013. Entity 303 said that we have 5 weeks to train because the war will be in 5 weeks. Get ready, guys. He also said to look out of your window at night, because he said you will see him eating children and spitting out their bones. Children are disappearing, and the last thing they did was Minecraft. Also, the Speed 179's team discovered the sulfur of immunity. It is an IP address that protects you from 303. It is currently unknown how it works, and if you haven't been affected by 303 yet, it will happen in 5 weeks. Teams. Entity 303 cannot be beaten just by fighting alone. So some people created teams. The team leaders recruit members over the internet to fight Entity 303. The Speed 179's team is the first one. Speed teams have a special server called Sulfur of Immunity, a thing that protects you from 303. Okay, so that's it for Entity 303 Creepypasta. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this creepypasta. I'm gonna give my honest opinion about the story. The whole story feels like fear-mongering for little kids, because I never heard of Entity 303 when I was growing up. But I was playing Minecraft around that same time, because I think 2013 is when it came to Xbox 360, so I definitely was playing it. But yeah, I feel like the story was the first fear-mongering that, guys, there's gonna be a fucking war in a week. Oh my god. Also, sorry for this pig. I'm just gonna, there we go. Sorry, he was my guest, he was my co-host, but I just pulled a joker. But yeah, that's it for the story. I don't have anything else to necessarily say. Hopefully y'all enjoy yet again, and yeah. I'm just trying to think if I have anything else to say. Yeah, hopefully y'all enjoy this video yet again. My voice wasn't that bad this video, but I definitely still feel kind of sick, so sorry. And yeah, all my links are down below. You can follow me on there at my Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. Also, end screen should be going up around now. I have a playlist for Creepypasta Storytime. I have 11 videos of me reading stuff. I have Jeff the Killer from Abandoned by Disney, Jeff the Killer, and all that good stuff. And yeah. So I don't have anything else to say. Use code GOONS at gamersubs.gg. You get 10% off any purchase. Link to it down below. And yeah. So I do want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye everyone.